One standby ha, mag-kuan na ta, mag-live. Wala na yung
Copy.
Mute na. response to the issues and concerns that we have.
No one in BLGM is a superstar because everyone in the team really counts.
Ayan. Good morning. Good morning Central Visayas. Good morning entire Philippines. Siguraduhin na muna nating batiin yung mga kakapihan natin dyan sa Bohol Province. Good morning po sa inyong lahat. Sana. Good morning din sa mga kakapihan natin dyan sa Cebu Province. Pati na dyan sa Negros Oriental Province. Ingat-ingat kayo. At saka sa Siquijor Province, of course, sina Big Bro. Good morning. Before tayo pupunta sa ating news discussion of the week, which is the part 2 continuation of the Data Privacy Act vis-a-vis the assessment records of the Assessor's Office at saka yung information blog natin, ladies and gentlemen. Ang ganda ng araw na ito kasi we have a lot of visitors. Sabi nga natin last week, may newly formed ALAPC, yung tinatawag na Association of Local Assessors in the Province of Cebu. Ngayon po sila magte-take out yung mga interim officers. But before we call on the officers and our regional director, ayan, nakikita na natin dito. Mag-news of the week muna tayo. That matter short lang to give time sa ating mga ka-viewers natin sa kapihan to settle down dito sa ating FB page. This is still your online kapihan sa BLGF7, streamed every Monday at 10 o'clock in the morning. Ayan. Speaking of COVID, ayan, sabi ng Octa Research, yung mga kababayan po natin dyan sa Negros Oriental, particularly sa Dumaguete City, is now an area of concern outside of the National Capital Region because daw yung daily attack rate has increased so far and it is in fact a high risk doon sa bed capacity. Dumaguete City Mayor blamed it according to the ANC News. ANC yata yan sa ABS-CBN, okay? The Dumaguete City Mayor blames the surge of COVID cases due to the easing of restriction. Ngayon yata balik sila sa isang medyo mahigpit na quarantine restriction. Ladies and gentlemen, tungkol po din po doon sa mandatory wearing of face shields. Pabor ba kayo doon, di ba? Medyo nalilito pa kayo. Sabi ng news natin, of the week matters, this day, the President will decide whether to maintain or to abolish the mandatory requirement of wearing of face shields. Kasi sabi ni DOH Yusek Leopoldo Vega, kapag nasa outside naman kasi, low ang risk of transmission. Sabi ng Senator Soto sa isang tweet, sabi niya, they have convinced the President daw, sabi daw ng President, baka daw doon lang sa hospital i-require yung face shield. Okay? Sabi naman ni CABSEC, ni Secretary Carlo Nograles, face shields are still required because we are still in a pandemic. Sabi of course ng ating Secretary of Health, Francesco Doki, any layer of protection is better than less protection. So today, the President will decide whether to tungkol pa rin sabi ng Cebu Province Quarantine Protocol. Ito yung pinaka-latest dito, di ba? Last we heard, sabi na President, listen to Cebu Province, tingnan nyo, baka may matutunan kayo, critic on that. And last week, dinivert na naman yung mga incoming mga international dito sa Manila. Sabi ni Governor Garcia, ito pinakalit last week, sabi ni Governor Garcia, we will continue to implement our own COVID-19 protocol until the court says otherwise. Kasi ito po ay isang provincial ordinance. and will be imposed unless there is a proper court that declares that it is ultra vires or it is beyond its power. Ano ba kasing pagkakaiba sa IATF kasi i-swab yung returning overseas Filipino or any international flights na mayroong magpupunta dito sa IATF kasi yung rule is on the 7th day yata yung swabbing. Dito sa Cebu Province to an ordinance, swab test agad upon arrival. Pag mag-negative, doon na sa bahay mag-home quarantine, i-monitor ng barangay. Ayan. Lastly, the Philippines extends travel ban on India and 6 other countries due to yung COVID variant. Ladies and gentlemen, sabi nga natin, we are very grateful because we have newly formed an association of local assessors in the province of Cebu. This is long time overdue kasi for the longest time, there had been an association of municipal assessors for the province of Cebu, yung KAMAS, until it became ACMA, the Association of Cebu Municipal Assessors. But the city assessors in the province of Cebu were left behind. Unlike sa province of Bohol, yung isang city doon, Tagbilaran, joined siya sa association of the municipal assessors doon sa BAL nila. So, sabi ko nga, long time na, it is Joe, for the longest time na, ladies and gentlemen, just 2 weeks ago, we have a newly formed, parang nag-combine forces na yung municipal at city assessor, tinatawag na nilang Association of Local Assessors in the province of Cebu. Ladies and gentlemen, for that, tawagin po natin ang ating regional director bago natin ipapakilala yung mga interim officers para siya po yung mag-oath taking. RD, we have these newly formed officers. Would this signal a good organization, parang camaraderie, are good getting together ng ating mga assessor? Kasi this time, hindi lang municipal assessors yung nagsama-sama, pati na yung city assessors, RD?
Yes, good morning everyone. Maayong buntag Cebu, Central Visayas, sa atong mga assessors and treasurers. Maayong buntag, welcome to the 31st episode of Online Kapihan. So today will be a celebration of joy, not just because Attorney Tanica will be talking is part 2 of the Data Privacy Act, but of course, sabi ni Attorney, the assessment people in Cebu, particularly municipal and city assessors, is now making a brave move. Okay? Sabi nila, they want to have a bigger impact towards our goal. So today will be their attestation of their commitment, okay? Because they will be taking their oath, magpe-pledge po silang commitment. So with that, I would like to say that we have to cherish every achievements and value every challenges, because no matter how small it might be, we have to recognize that. So sayang lang talaga that we cannot hindi tayo makakasama on this momentous occasion face to face, kasi iba talaga yung sigla ng kwarto. Okay? Pag nagkakasama yung mga tao sa assessment services, doon mo makikita yung enthusiasm, they have full of vision, yung passion nila towards the assessment services. So ramdam mo talaga yung puso nila pag nagsama-sama yung mga assessors. Okay? So yung message ko lang to our officers, okay? Do not lose the motivation in serving your fellow government workers in the assessment services, and most of all, our clientele, and work for the betterment on it, taking the responsibility and accountability. Because truth to be told, we in the BLGF, hindi namin po kaya yon. We need your help. Okay? Huwag po kayong mapagod, magsilbi sa kapwa, and I urge you that whenever you give your heart in it, I guarantee you that the satisfaction you will get is priceless, especially when you realize that there are a lot of people that has been touched. Okay? So finally, I would like to congratulate you in advance. Okay? So we will be announcing to the whole nation that these people will be working for a better association for local assessors and appraisers in the province of Cebu. So thank you, Terns.
Thank you very much. That was our regional director, Joy Doctolero. On the other hand, iisa-isahin na natin ipakilala yung interim officers of the newly formed ALAPC, yung Association of Local Assessors of the Province of Cebu. Ladies and gentlemen, production please, spotlight mo po yung mukha ng mga ating mga officers. Huwag i-galley review para ma-zoom in yung gaano ka good looking yung ating newly elected interim officers ng ALAPC. Ladies and gentlemen, your interim president for the Association of Local Assessors and Appraisers in the Province of Cebu, the City Assessor of Toledo City, Mr. Jerry Barcenas. The Vice President of the ALAPC, the Municipal Assessor, and the former President of the KAMAS, ACMA. Siya po yung presidente for the longest time of the Association of the Municipal Assessors before this ALAPC. Ang ating municipal assessor ng Consolacion, Cebu, first class municipality somewhere in the center of province of Cebu, si Miss Marilu Herrera. Ayan, kaway-kaway ma'am. 4-hour secretary, ito yung records keeper at saka taga reference doon kung ano na bang napag-agreehan ng association. Ladies and gentlemen, kilala nyo po siya kasi every episode since the two prior episodes that we have, nakikita po natin siya sa ating infoblaan. Ang ating secretary for the ALAPC, ang City Assessor ng Bugu City, si Engineer Margie Oliamot. Good morning, kaway-kaway ma'am. And of course, mayroon tayong Assistant Secretary, ang ating Municipal Assessor. Galing ito ng province, siya yung gumagawa single-handedly ng schedule of market value ng Province of Cebu, which is effective until now. Napasa noong 2019 yata yun. Ladies and gentlemen, ang ating Assistant Secretary, Municipal Assessor ng Sugod, Cebu, kaway-kaway Engineer Geraldine Tumula. And of course, moving on to our treasurer, galing sa, ito yung pinaka-gate namin, gateway, kung papunta kayo ng Cebu via airplane, dadaan kayo sa kanilang city. Ang ating pong galing sa City Assessor's Office of Lapu-Lapu, matagal na naming kaibigan ito, aktibo din sa association. Ang ating treasurer ng ALAPC, Mr. Ernesto D. Imbong Jr. Kaway-kaway, sir. Sir Torix. Ayan, sana ma-spotlight natin si Sir Torix. Of course, kung mayroon tayong treasurer, mayroon tayong auditor. Kilala rin natin ito kasi suki natin sa kapihan. Remember the issue on Timberland? Pag nagkakandak daw ng general revision, should we retain yung mga tax declaration on Timberland? Sila mismo, yung mayor niya at saka city assessor mismo, sumulat doon sa DENR. Siya lang yung anyway, na-discuss natin doon sa Timberland episode natin. Ladies and gentlemen, ang ating auditor po ng ALAPC, ang city assessor ng Carcar City, Soki din, si Jose Jefferson Bahaw. Good morning, sir. Kaway-kaway. Mayroon dalawang information officer, napakahirap na trabaho ito in time of the pandemic. Pero madali lang kasi ang dami ng platform, mayroon ng Facebook, Messenger at iba-iba pa itong streaming live na natin through Zoom at through Facebook. The first information officer galing sa Balamban, Cebu. If ever, kasi itong Balamban medyo maunlad na rin, first class municipality, papunta na yata ng city. If ever, siya po yung magiging first city assessor of Balamban, but in the meantime, ang ating municipal assessor ng Balamban as information officer, Engineer Rene Esdrelon. Kaway-kaway po, sir. Asan si Engineer Rene? Ayan. Kung mayroong information officer somewhere in the north or central yata ito, province of Cebu, mayroon tayong information officer to represent din doon somewhere in the north pa rin. Yung Balamban. Yan, kilala din natin po ito, ang ating father ng ating isang kasamahan dyan sa BLGF 7, aktibo din, mayroon siyang ginagawang matrix doon sa FAAS, kung ano yung ilalagay nyo sa FAAS, talagang nagmamigrate na doon, hanggang sa pinakahuli-huling records ng assessment doon sa notice of assessment, may gawa siya through Higgs na lang. Ladies, yung pangalawang galing sa Madre Dios, Mother of God, Madre Dios. Municipal Assessor of Madre Dios, Cebu, Engineer Julius Chin. Good morning, sir. Kaway-kaway. At saka yung ating interim officers during their meeting at saka sa mga policy making meetings, discussion, kasama rin nila ang kanilang mga board of directors, board members in formulating policies ng ALAPC. Ladies and gentlemen, from the north, the Municipal Assessor of Bugon, Cebu, Engineer Renier Alivio. Good morning, Engineer. Kaway-kaway, please. From north pa rin, ang ating OIC City Assessor ng Danao City, Cebu. Napagandang lugar ito. Danao City, gusto mapunta dyan. Ang ating City Assessor ng Danao, OIC City Assessor, Cesar Sabas Jr. Kaway-kaway, sir. And of course, from Central Cebu, the province of Cebu, representing Cebu City. Cebu naman ito. Ang galing mag-host nito pag mayroong activity. Nagiging contact tracer din ito. Head ng chief ng contact tracer ng Cebu City. Kaya takot kami malapit dito. Madikit tayo. Baka gawin tayong close contact. Ladies and gentlemen, palaging present dyan sa comment section ng ating BLGF Kapihan. Coming from Cebu City, Miss Charuma Jessica Amatos. Ma'am Cha Chamoy, good morning. Kaway-kaway. Ang galing pang parlor si Ma'am Cha. Halakang yung mayamanin yung buhok. Ladies and gentlemen, kami representing dito pa rin sa Central of Cebu. Coming from Talisay, somewhere in South. Coming from Talisay City, Cebu, the City Assessor's Office of Talisay City, Cebu. Aktibo din tungkol doon sa mga field appraisal. Medyo expert na yata ito doon sa pagdadala ng mga field tape. Yung mga paano mag-measure ng mga irregular lots. Ito yung pinaka-experto natin. Coming from Talisay City, Joel Balorio. Kaway-kaway, sir. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, our interim officers of the ALAPC, the Association of Local Assessors and Appraisers in the province of Cebu. May I call back now the regional director for the taking of vote of these interim officers. Adi? The regional director will now take the oath of the interim officers. Yan. Do we have production? Do we have the regional director? Nagka-problema yata doon sa connection. We will wait for our regional director. Kasi unstable po yung service provider namin ngayon. Hindi lang natin i-mention. Baka ibabash po yung service provider. Ayan. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, baka makapasok po yung ating regional director kasi siya lang po yung may kapangyarihan mag-take ng oath ng ating ALC as BLGF7. Standby po muna natin yung ating mga Ayan, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. RD, I have already introduced our interim officers of the Association of Local Appraisers and Assessors of the province of Cebu. Once again, our regional director, Jesse Doctolero, for the taking of vote of the interim officers. RD, go ahead, pasok.
Okay. Can you hear me, Torch?
Yes, RD, I can hear you, RD, but we cannot see you, RD. Ayan, we can see you, RD. Take it over, RD.
Okay. I would like to ask everyone to raise their hands and repeat after me. Can you see me?
Yes.
Yes, you see Torch or not? Not hearing signal.
Go ahead, RD. They are already raising their hands. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, our regional director, Jesse Doctolero, for the oath taking of our ALAPC interim officers. Take it away, RD.
Okay. I'm asking everyone to raise their hands. Can you hear me? Can
Yes,
you raise
RD.
Yes, sir.
your hands?
Yes, RD.
Yes, RD.
Yes.
Nag-raise na ba? O can I proceed?
Yes, RD.
Go ahead, RD.
Yes.
Yes,
Starting up.
yes.
Okay, please repeat after me. I state your name.
I,
I, Chiroma Jessica L. Amatos,
Of
DLG of
Lapu City,
the
Mindanao
city
City.
government,
do hereby solemnly swear
hereby solemnly swear
Swear
that I will conscientiously and faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
that
that I will conscientiously and faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
the duties of my present position
the duties of my present position,
that I will uphold and defend the Alapsi Constitution
that I will
I
uphold
will
and
uphold the
defend
Constitution and bylaws
bylaws
and bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and bear faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will obey the laws, rules, and regulations
that I will obey
the
the
laws
laws,
regulations.
rules, and regulations,
and policies of the association,
and policies of the association,
that I will actively participate and support all activities
that I will
that I will actively participate and support all activities
and program including
and
and programs including
those that shall hereafter
those
that shall hereafter
those who benefit
benefit the association in general and for the members in particular,
the association in general and members in particular,
in particular.
and that I finally shall impose this obligation upon myself
and that
that
finally I shall
finally
impose
impose
this obligation
upon myself
voluntarily and without mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
voluntarily
voluntarily and without mental
reservation
reservation or purpose of
Purpose of evasion.
So help me God.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, everyone. Thank you, Torres.
Thank you,
Thank you.
RD.
Congratulations. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The interim officers of the ALAPC, the Association of Local Assessors of the Province of Cebu. In the meantime, hingan po natin ng konting message ang kanilang presidente about the association and gearing towards ano po yung association and ano po yung relevance during this time of pandemic tungkol doon sa service ng ating assessor's office. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the City Assessor of Toledo City, ang inyong interim officers ng ALAPC, Mr. Jeremiah Barcenas. Go ahead, sir. Pasok. You're mute, sir. Naka-mute ka pa yata, sir. Sir Jerry. Yan. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, ang atin pong interim president ng ALAPC, Mr. Jeremiah Barcenas. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you, attorney, and thank you, director. I would like to thank the assessors of the province of Cebu for choosing me to be your interim president of the Just Formed Association of Local Assessors in our province. Indeed, I am humbled that you would place your faith and trust in me. For me, this is a dream come true. I dream of a group where assessors, be it provincial, city, or municipal, will be on equal footing. There will be no discrimination. Second, I also dream of a group where every assessor can share his challenges, his doubts, and even his fears. I dream of a group where every assessor learns by sharing his professional experiences, his ideas, and offer his solutions to various challenges in the assessment world. It is a group where it is easier for us to coordinate with our bureau, where memorandum circulars, issuances, and laws are easily cascaded to the ground. And I dream of a group where every assessor can see a brother or a sister in every municipality, city, or even in the province of Cebu. Camaraderie will always be there, and the love sharing with each other will be very vital. So I look forward for this group, probably before I retire, that we will have a very strong association. And this
Sir
is also an
Jerry, sir.
opportunity. This is all, yes, sir.
For the longest time, wala pong hindi po member yung city assessors doon sa Association of Assessors dito sa Cebu. Is this timely na din po, sir? O matagal, long time overdue po doon ito, sir?
It's a
join
real,
of forces of
yeah.
the city and municipal assessors, sir.
It's a really long overdue. Before, sometimes in the 1990s, I attend meetings wherein only city and provincial assessors in the entire region will meet. I have not have an occasion wherein we meet the municipal assessors.
And would you agree, sir, minsan pag nagkasama yung mga assessors, notwithstanding city at municipal man, medyo mahaba-haba yung kwentuhan, medyo mahaba-haba yung discussion.
Yes, yeah. Especially with your presence, attorney. Parang yung ano natin, yung brainstorming, napakalakas.
And in time, medyo long overdue na nga itong ating ALAPC. Ladies and gentlemen, ang atin pong interim president of the ALAPC, Mr. Jerry Barcinas. We'd like to request now all the interim officers to please turn on their camera for documentation para sa picture taking po natin. I-gallery review po ng production team para makita tayong lahat. Ayan. Jules, take it away, Jules, for the documentation.
Yes, turn okay,
Yes.
turn okay na, done na.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Our interim officers of ALAPC, headed by the City Assessor of the Toledo City, Mr. Jerry Barcinas. Thank you, and we'll see you again in the future. Ang daming pag-usapan natin ito. They can now leave the Zoom room kasi alam natin busy itong mga assessors natin. And they are already planning virtual meeting afterwards daw to set yung para daw marehistro sa SEC na agad-agad yung aming association ng local assessors of the province of Cebu. Yan. Give them time to leave the Zoom room. Busy kayang mga yan. Hindi ko pala namention si Ma'am Vilma sa Dua of Antreneo Cebu. Good morning din, ma'am. Officer din yata ng ating ALAPC. So in the meantime, while we give time to our members of the ALAPC, officers, interim officers of the ALAPC, puntahan na natin yung mga pasigaw palabas, yung mga shoutouts, kumbaga. Kasi nagtatampo na yung mga viewers natin, mga streamers on live sa ating BLGF Kapihan. Puntahan ko po yung ating chief ng Treasury Division. Absent daw yung makeup artist niya ngayon. So maganda pa rin naman. Hindi yung halata. Miski kulang sa lighting yan, pero maganda pa rin naman. Ladies and gentlemen, ang chief ng ating Treasury Division para sa mga pag-greetings. Miss John Ann Nabilia, pasok na, hi.
Hello. Good morning. Welcome po sa first episode ng ating kapihan, and mga watchers, viewers, huwag kayong magtampo. Ha? Huwag kayong magtampo sa amin kung hindi kayo mag-shout out. Hindi pwede na hindi kayo isa-shout out. So, shout out po kay Atty. Rical Oliva, who celebrated his birthday last June 18. Belated happy birthday, attorney. Kay Marie Ave, kay Romeo Ramosa II, tawag namin sa kanya June. Si June ho is bagong gupit. Gwapong-gwapo siya ngayon. Kaya nga sabi ni Sir, siguro it's time to reveal, June? Kasi parang na ang mga viewers natin, sino ba to si June Ramosa na palaging sina-shout out sa kapihan. Siya po yung in charge sa ating, si June? Basta si attorney mag-explain mamaya kung ano ito si June. Shout out po kay Renato Panoy, Kakayanit Tangon Lopes Paliola, ang Special Assessor ng Negros Oriental. Kay Lib Sarabia, ang former City Assessor ng Bilaran City. Kakaselebrate na lang din po niya ng birthday last June 15. So, Sir Libs, belated happy birthday. Kay Sigaw Palabas, kay Richie Gungop, kay Leticia Cabilion, kay Bernadette Tubalia Ubanyana, kay Hunsoy ni Inko Iyas, the Municipal Treasurer of Bolhoon, kay EJ Neri, kay Lucel Villos Orlina ng San Juan Siquijor, kay T. Ati Eds ng LGU Liloan, the Acting Municipal Treasurer of Liloan, tong si Ati Eds, kasi ang Acting Municipal Treasurer ng Minglanilla, isang Sigaw Palabas.
Ayan. And Steve, yeah. Yes, Nay? Galaw-galaw na medyo naninigas ka. Yan, balikan natin si Miss Jonan, medyo cutting out yata siya. I-greet po natin yung ating, baka magtampo yung ating president ng Assessors League doon sa Bohol, at saka yung mga champions din, ayan, bumalik ka na, Nay. I'll get back to you mamaya, Nay, kasi nagka-cutting out ka.
Sige.
Puntahan ko muna si Ardi para mag-greet naman, bakit? Kasi nag-greet tayo ng president ng ating city Assessors League dito sa province of Cebu. I-greet mo naman yung presidente, kilala mo ba yun, Ardi? Sino kaya? Nakalimutan ko yung pangalan, presidente ng Bohol Assessors League.
We just came from Bohol, and the reception there was so hot, and napakagaling po ng presidente ng Assessors League, Bohol Assessors League, si Engineer Ramil Archaga. Thank you so much for the warm accommodation. Also, shout out kay Honorable Mayor Janet Garcia of the Municipality of Talibon, Bohol. Thank you for supporting the endeavor of the Bohol Assessors League, supported by the BLGF. Also to the Mayor of Carmen Bohol and the Mayor of Ubay Bohol. Thank you so much for a very pleasant and very productive conversation with our local LCEs attorneys. Also thank you Bohol mga assessors, okay, and treasurers, as well as the focal persons for a good company during our stay in Bohol. Thank you, Torns.
Thank you, Di. Ayan, thank you. Thank you, Engineer Ramel Archaga, for taking care of our regional director habang naandyan sa Bohol. Ayan. Joining them the champions daw ng aming the champions of the ESR sa QRP report. Join yung mga Bohol Assessors League at saka yung champions. Ladies and gentlemen, before tayo mapunta doon sa information block, pang part 3 na ng information block, at saka yung Data Privacy Act vis-a-vis the records of assessment records, ayan. Sponsor daw. Sabi ng production manager na Sir Joris, wala ba daw sponsor ngayon? Wala ba yata? Walang nagparamdam. Ito lang, merong query, hindi kasi nasabi ni Sir Alfie na hindi siya mention. Nag-query si Sir Alfie Daroca. Wait muna ha, i-share screen ko muna. I-share screen ko muna. Nag-query kasi si Sir Alfie Daroca, hindi ko alam saan LGU siya, sabi niya. Good day, attorney. Query lang po. Query lang po. Pag late po nag-renew ng business permit, may surcharge or interest po ba ang regulatory fees? Wala. Late nag-renew, may surcharge or interest po ba, or yung business tax lang? before we proceed, i-share ko muna kung saan po kayo mag-send in ng inyong mga queries kasi may iba dyan nahihiya pang magtanong. So please through Messenger saan na nga ba yung yan ha. Hanapin ko muna yung ating official Messenger account for you to send your queries through the Messenger. Ayan, please take note of this account. Hanapin nyo po sa Messenger, i-consulta with capital E and saka letter K, tapos space Attorney Tanyeka. Ayan. Doon po kayo mag-send ang inyong questions. Pag nahiya po kayong mag-comment, mag-post na inyong question dyan sa comment section, baka mabasa ng iba. So, pag-mention, pag hindi nyo gustong i-mention yung pangalan nyo. Ayan. So, hindi namin sasagutin doon sa account na yun, but dito sa kapihan, sasagutin po natin. So, balik doon sa question ni Sir Alfie Daroca, sabi niya, Sir, hindi agad-agad na kapag, ayan, saan kaya yung, hindi agad-agad na kapag renew ng kanyang business permit, may interest ba yun, Sir? So, ayan, hahanapin ko po muna yung, yan, ito pala, interest permit pala. Ay, hinahanap ko pa kasi yung presentation ko, hindi yata naka-standby. Ayan, here we go. I hope you are now seeing my share screen doon sa ating Facebook Live kasi dito sa Zoom makikita namin. Okay. Tanong niya Sir Alvi, once again, late po nakapag-renew ng business permit, may surcharge or interest pa po ba yun? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, bisitahin natin pabalik yung section 147. Ito po kasing business permit or mayor's permit or other regulatory fees. The purpose is the very reason for this is the police power, yung section 16 of the local government code or yung general welfare, the very reason of which is to regulate the business, the activity, occupation or any practice of profession or calling. Now, sabi po dito na ating section 167, unless otherwise provided, all local taxes, pati na po yung fees, yan, kitang-kita naman, pati po yung fees, shall be paid within first 20 days of January. However, the sanggunian may extend the payment without surcharges or penalties. Take note, section 17, kasali po yung fees sa mga pagpapataw ng interest at saka penalties, hindi lang po yung taxes. So yung fees, yung business permit kasi, pasok siya doon sa fees as regulatory fees. Now, a taxpayer becomes delinquent if he fails to pay his taxes within the period fixed by law. So doon po kasi sa first 20 days, dapat bayaran po yung regulatory fees, business permit. Now, according to section 166 of the local government code, nag-a-accrue po yun yung ating payment of fees. Kalakip na po yung fees on the first day of January. Now, yes?
Wala kayo screen, Torrent.
Wala screen. Hindi po daw na screen yung na-share. Ayan. Sige, mention ko na lang kasi hindi daw makita ng ating viewers. I'll fix this technicalities later on. Now, balikan ko po uli. Sabi po kasi ng ating section 167 of the local government code, although hindi niyo nakita, pakitingin po dyan sa libro nyo pag mayroong libro kayo ng local government code na dapat bayaran po yung taxes, fees and charges within the first 20 days of January. Remember, kalakip na po yung fees doon. So, pasok po yung mga regulatory fees tulad ng mayor's permit. And moving on, sabi po rin ng local government code section 166 of the local government code, nag-a-accrue po kasi yung ating mga fees, kalakip na yung fees, taxes, fees and charges on the first day of January. Now, sabi pa rin ng section 168 of the local government code, surcharges and penalties on unpaid taxes, fees or charges, hindi po naman inisa-isa lang, inisa-isa po kasi po yung saan tayo mapataw ng mga interest at penalties, kalakip na rin po yung fees natin. The sanggunian may impose, sabi ng section 168, may impose a surcharge not exceeding 25% on the amount of fees. Kalakip na po ng yung fees. Also, an interest at the rate of not exceeding 2% per month, as long as it will not exceed 36 months all in all. So, bisitahan nyo po yung mga provisions ng local government code na na-mention ko kasi hindi ko po ma-share screen. Ang problema dito sa tanong po ni Alfie Daruca, kasi sabi ng section 147, before ka mag-engage sana ng business, kukuha ka ng fee, di ba? Mayor's permit. Kasi sabi ng section 147, collection of reasonable fees and charges on the practice of any profession or calling commensurate to the cost of regulation before such any person may engage in such business or occupation. So, technically, hindi dapat yata sana magkaroon ng interest kung pinastop operations yon. Kasi nga, hindi ka siya maka-engage into business pag wala pang fee. So, sir, medyo hindi ako, medyo baka may peculiarities doon sa ating situation dyan. So, you determine where to impose interest. Kailan kayo mag-i-interest kasi as I understand yata nagko-continue yung operation ng business, but according to section 147 mandatory po yung permit fees before we engage into business. Yun lang po yung sagot natin. Kasali papir na rin po yung fees, yung regulatory fees sa imposition of charges. So before we proceed on our Data Privacy Act, part of our Data Privacy Act vis-a-vis the records of assessment, balikan po natin yung mga pa-shoutout. Naputol po tayo kanina sa ating mga pag-greetings. Ang dami na pong nanonood sa ating live streaming sa ating Facebook page dyan sa online kapihan sa BLGF7. Balikan po natin si Miss John Annabella para sa mga pag-greetings. Na andyan na ba? Wala pa yata? Wala pa rin si Miss John Annabella. Balikan na lang po natin. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, kasi nag-off po yung internet provision connection. Ayan, i-greet ko na lang po yung nag-message natin dito sa ating e-consultator natin. Si Grace Arpon, good morning ma'am. Sabi niya, thank you attorney for your legal assistance. Stay safe always and God bless. Galing po yan kay Ma'am Grace Arpon. So doon na lang po nyo isend yung mga pag-greetings kasi nag-reconnect pa din po yung aming office doon sa internet provider. Doon po sa e-consulta at Tanyeka. So tuloy-tuloy yata ito kasi walang pag-greetings, so nawala si Miss John Abela. So give me time lang muna to fix my my technicalities tungkol doon sa share screen. Nagka-technical problem kasi sabi ng production team kasi hindi daw makita po yung aking share screen. Okay, here we go. Last week, nawala yata. Yan. Is my screen seen on the is my sharing of screen already shared sa ating Zoom room production, please? Feedback pag wala. Okay, in the meantime, tuloy-tuloy lang po ako.
Proceed.
Okay na po, Jules? Sir Jules?
Yes, proceed.
Okay, thank you, Sir Jules. Okay, once again, meantime, nag-off pa po yung ating shoutouts doon sa comment section. Comment pa rin at saka kung gusto nyong mag-greet, ako lang po yung nakabasa kasi dito. Punta po kayo doon, mag-messenger po kayo doon sa e-consulta Attorney Tanyeka. Now, kasi last week we have mentioned na tungkol po doon sa adverse claimant, pwede pa po siyang humingi ng copy ng assessment records natin. Now, sabi ng isang advisory opinion ng National Privacy Office, again, I refer you to the website of the National Privacy Commission. Doon po sa kanilang Privacy Policy Office Advisory number 2019-0391 dated September 3, 2019. Sabi po nila kasi, without the consent of the registered owner. Yun na. Ang hinahanap po natin kung sino yung hihingan ng consent ay si registered owner. Meaning yung ating declared owner ng tax declaration dyan. Kasi meantime, ang daming adverse claimant, nalilito tayo, sino pang hahanapan natin ng consent, hihingan ng consent for the giving of these assessment records? Remember, although these are public documents, these are still protected by Data Privacy Act because of the personal information contained therein. Ayan. So, as a rule, hindi po tayo makapagbigay ng assessment record pag walang consent ni registered owner. So, emphasis on the registered owner. Kasi baka magsabing, ba't nyo binigyan? Isa po ako sa mga adverse claim being the heir or father or parent. Hindi nyo ako hiningan ng consent. Sabi po kasi ng advisory opinion, ang hingan ng consent si registered owner. Now, hihingi ng consent, pero pwedeng walang consent in the following instances. In the following instances po yan. Okay, number 1, consent pa rin yung A. Dapat yata may consent. Number 2, pag mayroong existing law and regulation, this is in furtherance yata ng kanilang, asan ba yun? Ayan. Hindi yata ito pasok sa assessment records. Proceed muna tayo. Protection of life and health. Bihira yata ang mangyari na maghingi ng assessment record for protection of life and health. Ayan, to achieve lawful and non-commercial purpose. Hindi ko pa na-meet yan. At saka necessary for purposes of medical treatment, not relevant pa rin sa assessment record. Dito tayo pasok. Ayan. If the processing of such concern or processing concerns personal information and is necessary for the protection of lawful rights and interests of natural or legal persons in court proceedings or in the establishment or exercise or defense of legal claims or when provided by authority. Now, sabi kasi dito sa letter F, protection of lawful rights of interest. So, parang pasok po yung adverse claimant. So, nanghihingi si adverse claimant ng kopya ng tax segregation for purposes of protection of lawful rights. Now, in-expound po ito ng advisor opinion. Sabi niya, the person who is claiming legal interest on real property may have to secure a copy of tax declaration in certain proceedings involving the annotation of adverse claims. Now, this situation daw, sabi ng National Privacy Office Commission, falls under Section 13F where the processing of such personal information is necessary for the protection of lawful rights and interests of natural or legal persons in court proceedings or the establishment or exercise thereof. Now, ito po kasi nakasin po doon sa mayroon ng court proceedings kasi nga adverse claimant. So sabi dito sa National Advisory Opinion, the requestor, yung nagre-request, must establish that there is a pending case. Hahanapin pa pala yun. Akala po natin kasi yung mag-establishment of exercise of defense, wala, pwede po yung mga hindi pa, wala pang kaso. Paano po yung pag mag-i-establish pa lang tayo ng rights? Kasi dito, sabi ng advisory opinion, there must, the requestor must establish that there is a pending case in court for the tax declaration is material for the document is necessary for the establishment or exercise or defense of a legal claim. Now, legal claim pa rin. So, presupposing mayroon ng pending case as a defense of legal claim. The assessor's office may grant a request from persons other than registered owner without the latter's consent. So, yung adverse claimant, hindi na necessaryong maghingi ng consent doon sa registered owner basta mayroong adverse claim, establishment of adverse claim. Now, the problem is, nag-mention dyan ng pending case. Now, somewhere in this sentence, mayroong or dyan, or the document is necessary to establish for the establishment or exercise or defense of a legal claim. Now, ito kasing establishment is also presuppose na wala pa yung pending case. Now, I don't know how to interpret this opinion. Hiwalay ba yung or na yan dyan sa pending case or yung or na yan naka-or siya, alternative siya doon sa materiality of the tax declaration in the pending case. So, hindi na lang ako mag-attempt mag-interpret dyan. Basta ang sinasabi ng advisory opinion, establish pending claim or mayroong establishment of exercise of a legal defense of claim. Now, however, sabi po ng National Privacy Office, of course, this is subject to existing policies, regulations, and procedures at the Assessor's Office relative to the TISA subject. Now, notwithstanding na inaalaw. So nasabi na may given a copy of assessment record yung mga requestor ng adverse claimant. Sabi pa po rin na ating opinion dito sa advisory opinion ng National Privacy Commission, this is subject to existing policies pa rin din ng Assessor's Office. So pwede pa rin kayong magdagdag ng anumang requirements in connection with your existing policies and regulations. Sabi ko nga, minsan kasi pag-release ng ating tax declaration, kung kanino natin binigay, wala na tayong control din doon. So, baka kung saan mapunta yun, tayo yung babalikan kung saan mapunta yun. Bakit nyo kasi ganito? So, we suggested na establish your own existing regulations or procedure na release of your documents. Mag-watermark ba kayo doon? Maglalagay ba kayo ng mga serial number para ma-establish, mare-reconnect nyo kung saan nyo binigay yung mga documents na yon. Kasi yung purpose talaga yon, yung tungkol down sa request lang. So pag gamitin other than the purpose, at least may trace back kayo. So we suggested yung mga watermarks, yung mga serial number, yung mga purpose of the release, para naman may control kayo doon sa document. Of course, the payment of fees. Now, in a further advisory opinion, matanong natin, paano po yun kung wala pa pong pending case? Makahingi ba ng yung mga adverse claimant ng copy of the assessment record, particularly yung tax declaration? Now, this time, isang law firm po ang nag-request ng copy of tax declaration in behalf of client. So, pwede ba po nating pagbigyan? So, yung premise ko po, paano kung nga pa po yung case? Magpa-file pa lang po kasi nga nanghihingi ng kopya ng tax declaration para may basehan sila doon sa ipapile ng case. Doon po kasi sa ating previously mentioned opinion, medyo hindi po malinaw kung requirement pa po yung pending case. Ang sinasabi lang, i-establish ng requestor na mayroong pending case. Paano yung kung pag wala pa po yung pending case? Ayan. Yan po yung babalikan natin kasi na tayo. Saglit lang natin balikan yan. Meantime, saglit din nating papasadaan yung mga pa-shoutout natin dyan sa ating comment section. Ayan, naandyan na yata yung ating chief ng Treasury Division. Nay, pasok, Nay. Miss John Anabella, please.
Hello! Good morning! Isang magandang umaga pa rin po sa ating mga viewers. Shout out kay Jean Formentera ng Madridejos, kay Yung Meds ng Alegria, kay Alvin Porog ng Region 5, kay Feli Baguio ng Lapu-Lapu City, Lorifip Pagdalian ng Toledo City, kay Ma'am Eva De Leon, yung Municipal Treasurer na ng Daan Bantayan, Cebu, kay Unidasa si Mafranca Oira, the Assistant City Treasurer of Dumaguete City. Ma'am, kumusta man ang inyong cases diha, ma'am, sa COVID sa Dumaguete? And si condolence pa kay kay Daisy, yung ESRE champion ng Dumaguete. Attorney RD, meron pong comment galing ni Sheriff Villafuerte. This is the first time that there is a coordination of all municipal assessors from the different municipalities and cities. Congratulations to all officers and to the BLGF officials who see the need of the local appraisers in Cebu. At saka message pa rin po galing kay Anet Dayon Vero. Good morning. Congratulations to the whole elected officers for the new responsibilities and best wishes for Sakol tenure. God bless.
Thank you, Nay. Ayan. Thank you. And good morning kay Ma'am Anet Vero at saka kay Ma'am Michelle ng Province of Cebu. Nay, meron pa ba, Nay? Yo, cutting out na rin. Okay, Nay? I'll take it away, Nay, kasi medyo cutting out na rin. Baka mag-over na tayo. Okay,
shout
now.
out pa rin.
Yeah,
Nawawala.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Shout out kay Rio Maria Josefina ng Toledo City. Sar Palma Sabas Junior ng Danao City, kay Jesosa Posa, Gingan City, at sa Isrira Bo ng Cebu. Sige, Torns, balik sa iyo, Torns, parang nawawala na ako.
Thank you, Nay. Okay, pasensya po kayo kasi unstable yung internet service provider namin dyan sa aming home base, sa aming base dyan sa office. So, balik tayo doon sa naiwang tanong ko kanina, paano po yun pag wala pang pending case? Pasok po po ba siya doon sa sinasabing adverse claimant na legal interest na pwedeng maghingi ng assessment record without the consent of the registered owner. Now dito, isang law firm po nag-request ng copy of tax declaration on behalf of the client. Now sabi po dito, we understand that a certain law firm requested for the above mentioned document on behalf of the spouses kasi ang subject property appears to overlap with portions of several other titled real properties also declared for tax purposes, meaning yung medyo adverse, kung maituturing natin adverse claim ito dahil po doon sa overlapping portions of several other titled real properties na naandyan din sa declared within sa tax declaration. So because of this overlapping claim, nagre-request po yung law firm representing a certain spouse to secure a copy of tax declaration in behalf of the client. So pasok po ba siya sa adverse claim? Note, wala po pong pending case ito. Magsisettle pa lang sila ng kanilang overlapping claims. The law firm claims that in order for the spouses to fully appreciate the situation, mag-study pa lang sila paano pa po yung gagawin? So wala pa talagang kaso ito, wala pa pang pending case. And to guide them in the taking proper course of action, yun nga, wala pang case. They are requesting a copy of tax declaration. So what do you think? Hihingi pa ba tayo ng consent ng registered owner? Kasi this may fall in the adverse claim pa rin. Paano naman makapagbigay ng consent kung mayroong adverse claim? May adverse claim nga ayaw yata ng registered owner bigyan ng kopya yun. So, pasok pa ba siya doon sa Section 13 ng Data Privacy Act? Now, sabi ng Advisory Opinion number 2019-0421 dated October 17, 2019, the Data Protection Act applies to all types of processing of information. The disclosure of documents containing personal or sensitive personal information is considered processing. Yung pong pag-disclose ng document na mayroong personal or sensitive information. Now the law sets certain parameters under which personal data may be processed in manner that is consistent with the general data principle. Now, the Office of the City Assessor may rely on Sections 12 and 13 of the Data Privacy Act. Ayan, pinapunta po tayo. Our attention is directed towards Section 12 and 13 of the Data Privacy Act, which clarify that consent of the data is just one of the data subject, is just one of the possible basis for processing. Now, ano yung data subject? Now, in the previous opinion that they have rendered, sabi nila doon sa kung sino man yung registered owner. Sa ating pagkaintindihan po yata yung ating declared owner. Now, it's just one of the possible basis of processing, yung with consent. For instance, the Data Privacy Act provides that processing of personal information is permitted. Ayan, permitted. Tungkol doon sa Section 13 yata. If necessary, to fulfill the functions of public authority. So, permitted po yung pag-process ng personal information. Ayan, including yung pag-release ng tax declaration. If it is necessary for the fulfillment of the functions of public authority, which necessarily includes the processing of personal data for the fulfillment of its mandate. Take note, ang tinutumbok po dito, hindi po yung adverse claim. However, ang tinutumbok ng opinion na ito ay yung fulfillment of the functions of public authority. So, ibang anggulo po. Kasi yung previous opinion, yung anggulo na tinatahak ng opinion na yon, ang sinasabi po, pag may legal interest, establishment of legal interest, or establishment of a defense or right over a claim of a certain property. So, adverse claim talaga, legal interest. Dito, ang pinupunto po naman, ang anggulo po naman ng opinion nito is the fulfillment of functions of public authority. So, doon yata siya pinupunto, yung office of the city assessor. So, the city assessor can release copies of assessment record, the tax declaration in particular dito sa case nito, if it is in the fulfillment of functions of public authority. Now, personal information controllers such as the city of, or the city assessor, the office of the city, however, should make its own determination of the proper basis of disclosure depending of the nature of the personal data process. Now, nasa inyo pa rin daw po yung pag-determine kung tama pa po yung purpose. Medyo ang hirap dito, pa-cycle. Sabi, pwede. Ngayon, tayo pala yung magde-determine. You should evaluate now whether the release of the information is necessary for the fulfillment of your duty under existing laws or regulation. Now, due consideration should also be given to the information requested and whether it is relevant and material to the declared purpose of the requesting party. Now, this presupposes mayroon talagang request before we can release. So, put this into writing para ma-establish natin kung ano yung purpose of the request of the requesting party. Now, in this case, sabi ng Policy Office Advisor Opinion Number 2019-0421, the spouses are requesting information to guide them in taking proper action. So, the City Assessor's Office have previously communicated to the spouses the seeming overlapping portions. Nagkausap na pala, kaya humingi of subject and other required properties belonging to the owners and the possible need to settle conflict. So, ang ginagawa pala ni City Assessor dito, kinausap niya yung spouses at saka yung other declared properties belonging to other owners para daw mag-settle ng conflict of ownership. Yan. Dito ako medyo nagulat. Kasi the City Assessor took it upon himself to settle conflicts of ownership. Sabi natin, tax declaration, it is not about doon sa issue ng ownership. Tungkol sa taxation lang natin. Dito sa case na ito, kinausap ng City Assessor to settle conflicts of ownership. Take note tayo. Wala po tayo yung pakialam sana doon. Settlement of conflict. However, dito yun punto yung Data Privacy Office, yung Privacy Policy Office. Now, sabi ng Privacy Policy Office, data sharing is allowed when it is expressly authorized by law and adequate safeguards are in place, including the adherence by the parties to the general principle of transparency. Ito po yata kinausap niya lahat-lahat yung parties. So, bear in mind, may peculiarities po itong case na ito before you can apply it to your particular situation. So, bear in mind, baka po kasi hindi at all force yung instance nyo sa instance na ito. Now, ito po yung medyo dapat nating i-analyze. Considering that the request of the copies of tax declaration is in relation or necessary for the compliance with the legal obligation of the spouses, necessary daw for compliance with a legal obligation of the spouses. Ano yung legal obligation? Mayroon kasing overlapping. Gusto sana nilang isi-settle. And fulfillment of the functions of your office as a public authority. Function of the office. Sino kayang office? Yung city or yung city assessor mismo? Kasi yung request nito, yung narrative nito, yung city assessor's office, yung pinag-usapan natin dito eh. So sabi ng privacy opinion, good morning Attorney Celine, hindi ko lang mabasa. Attorney Celine Andrade, member ko po ng post-group discussion ng isang discussion. Good morning Attorney Celine, Nyora, good morning. Now, sabi po ng privacy advisory opinion. Now, fulfillment of the function of the office as public authority, siguro ang tinutukoy City Assessor's Office, whereby in both interests are considered lawful basis for processing of personal information. The said request may be granted without necessarily executing a data sharing agreement between and among the parties concerned. So, without executing an agreement, meaning without consent ba yun sa registered owner, declared owner, yon. Ang sa akin lang, sabi ng privacy ng opinion na ito, it is fulfillment of the function of the office daw. Ano ba yung function? Ano ba yung issue dito? Di ba sabi, sinusubukan ng assessor na isi-settle yung conflict of ownership. Kasi yan to settle conflicts of ownership, possible need to settle conflict of ownership. Si assessor pa yung gumagawa na yan. And then later on, sabi ng privacy opinion, it is the fulfillment of the function. Ano kayang function yun? Yung pag-settle ng conflict of your office, pwede daw mabigyan ng kopya yung naghingi ng tax declaration na law firm. Yan. May tanong ba kayo dyan? Sa opinion na dyan? Hindi ko rin masagot. Kasi, ano yun? Obligation na ba ng city assessor to settle conflict? Kasi, if kanya po yung obligation, sabi dito, pag fulfillment ng function of the certain office tao ng government office, pwedeng ma-release po yung copy ng assessment records without necessarily asking for consent doon sa registered owner. Dito, ang pinupunto ng opinion, kasi fulfillment of the duty ni assessor yun yung pag-release ng document, kasi this is in furtherance in the settlement of the conflict. Ingat-ingat lang po mga kakapihan, kasi sabi ko nga, this discussion may not apply to your particular case. So disclaimer lang po, this is just a friendly discussion dito sa ating kapihan, just to guide us in how to navigate mga requests for copies of tax declaration. In the meantime, for clarification, you may still go to the National Privacy Office para magbasa-basa po doon sa kanilang mga opinion, and you may in fact send your opinion. Now again, ang pinupunto ng opinion ito, if the information is necessary in order to carry out the functions of public authority. Ano kayang function yun ni City Assessor Office na pwede nang mag-release? Yun ba po yung resettlement of conflict? Yan. So ladies and gentlemen, there you go sa ating part 2 ng ating Data Privacy Act vis-a-vis the records of assessment ng City Assessor's Office. Isang madali ang pasada lang po kasi may info vlog pa tayo. Pasada doon sa comment section. Balikan ko po si Miss Jonah Nabelia. Ayan, wala pa yata. Ayan, balikan ko lang si RD. Baka may mga pag-greeting si RD tungkol doon sa mga different leagues and officers ng Negros Oriental din at saka Secure. RD, baka pwede na rin nating ma-guest in the future yung mga NOLTA at saka yung Sikihor Assessors League RD at saka Treasurers League RD.
Yes, sir. So baka naman pwede nating ma-invite yung mga NOLTA, magpaparamdam naman sana sila. Anyway, Tors, nakalimutan ko, may nag-comment sa akin, may nakalimutan akong batiin na mayor in Bohol, si Mayor Mendez, Attorney Mendez, former director, now is the sitting mayor of San Miguel, Bohol. Nagpapabati po si Mayor. Thank you, Mayor, for your commitment and support for the treasury and assessment people. Thank you, Mayor. And also, Torms, I would like to congratulate our two newly appointed treasurers, particularly from the Sierra Bullones. So we have Miss
mismo
Linda R.
kanina,
Ilandag.
Executive Director mismo yung nagsalita.
So coming from the mouth of our Executive Director, he has released the appointment of Miss Belinda Ilandag as Assistant Municipal Treasurer of Sierra Bullones. Also, the Municipal Treasurer of Dalaget, Cebu, Mr. Cirilo M. Amazona. So congratulations to both of you.
Nag-interview sa Dalaget.
Pwede na kayo mag-take ng oath.
Recently lang tayo nag-interview.
Yes, we just interviewed him last March.
So Express, ito yung
Yes,
BL7 Express. Yan, thank you, RD. Congratulations and
so
see you.
nagka-cutting out ako, Sir Torns. So
Yeah, go ahead, RD.
Back to you.
Yeah. Thank you, RD. Congratulations in advance for your future oath-taking dito before the Regional Director, Jesse Director, doon sa Sierra Bullones at saka Dalaget, Cebu. Yan, babasahin ko po, before ko balikan yung mga pa-shoutout si Isabela, basahin ko po yung comment ni Attorney Celine Andrade. Ito yung pinaka-aktibo namin sa grupo na focus group discussion. Good morning, Attorney Celine. Sabi po ni Attorney Celine dyan po sa aming comment section. Sa amin po, filing po ng case, advice namin sa PINA or records, dapat si court talaga yung mag-order na release nyo yung City Assessor Office, yung records na yan. No? Kasi may pending case na So mag-motion ka doon para i-direct si City Assessor na i-release yung document. Yung sabi ni Attorney Celine. Sa amin po, for filing po ng case, advice namin subpoena of records. Iniiwasan po namin kasi baka mag-fishing for evidence lang ang requested. Remember, si City Assessor na nag-release ng records, magiging witness din siya doon kasi i-authenticate po yung mga tax declaration. So may hassle din po sa city assessor. So ang sabi ni Atty. Celine, baka pwedeng mag-court order na lang. Ha? Hanggat walang case daw, sabi po ni Atty. Celine, wala pong personality sa amin ang mga non-owners. Ha? Yan, napisang abogado din yan. Si Atty. Celine Andrade. Yung determination of policies of issuance, that is the Citizens Charter. Yan, tama po si Atty. Celine. Kaya dapat fair sa charter requirements. Absent of the requirements, the assessor can deny request. Minsan nga yung Citizens Charter ginagawa ng ordinansa talaga para hindi sabihin na si city assessor lang yung gawa-gawa niya. Good morning, Atty. Celine Andrade. Nabalikan po natin yung mga pa-shoutout, pag-greetings with Miss Jun Ann Abilia na hanggang ngayon cutting out pa rin. Pasensya na po doon sa mga nagpag-greetings. Now, standby production team, ito po yung sinasabi namin. This is the 3rd episode ng ating information vlog. Ayan. Asa na ba si Miss Jonan? Wala pa rin. Yung mga pag-greetings pwede nyo i-course through dito sa aming official messenger account. I-consulta Attorney Tanyeka. Search nyo lang po. Baka para ako na lang mag-greet in the meantime na wala pa po yung aming chief ng Treasury Division. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 3rd episode. In the last episode that we have in our information blog, naando na po tayo doon sa paggawa ng schedule of market value, hanggang doon sa tax mapping, hanggang doon po doon sa mga records keeping at saka records conversion. Ngayon, saan naman po napadpad yung ating production team doon sa conduct ng kanilang information blog, sa conduct of general revision ng Bugus City. Production team, ready when you are.
Finished product.
So mga kakapihan, nandito tayo ngayon sa record section ng Office of the City Assessors ng Bugo. So kasama natin ngayon si Sir Jomar Alburo. So sir, magandang umaga sir. Ano po yung parte niyo dito sa General Revision na ginagawa?
Kami po ay in-charge sa pag-check ng records kung meron bang kamali sa pag-input. Yung binablasihan po namin yung 2002 at saka year 2025, dinitake back po namin kung wasto ba yung pangalan, saka lot number at saka yung hearing.
So dito din ba sir nangyayari yung cancellation?
O pagkatapos na approve ba, sinesegregate namin yung paas saka tax date, saka notice, saka pinapile namin. Pagkatapos ng filing, saka napansin ng tax date.
Sir, yung mga records natin, yung mga tax date paas, nandito lang ba yung sa area nyo or sa kahit area? Meron ka ba dito
Yung
makikita sa akin?
lumang mga tax date, nasa bodega ng
Sa bodega.
bago. Yung bago, yung
Yung ngayon,
yung revision lang dito lang.
Sige nga sir, pakita ka natin sa kanila.
Ito po yung
Sige sir. So ito na, mga kapihan, ito na yung... bagong tax declaration nila dito sa Bugo. So ayun nga, yung color nila is maroon. Tapos nakalagay, anong numbers ba ito dito sir? Ano yung ibig sabihin nito dito?
Ito po yung tax date number ng
Ito yung 1501 to 2000. Big number yan. Tax deck number. Okay. So, nakrahil siya dito sir, no? Based na natin yung record natin mga tax deck. Pakita na natin mga so, ito
Service provider. Ayan. Baka magtaka po kayo, yung pintos na yun, yun po yung delicacy ng Bugo City, kaya pinakita namin paano ginagawa. Ang sarap sigurong kapari sa kape nun. Baka naman ha, Ma'am Marge, baka naman kasi mainit-init pa tong kape namin. Baka naman, di ba Ade, nasubukan mo na ba yung pintos Ade? It is made of corn pala?
Yes, palagi akong kumakain Torns pag dumadaan ako ng Bugo. So palagi may pintos. Yun, ganun pala yun kahirap gawin. Pero in fairness, ganun kahirap gawin, pero the Bugohanons are selling it at a very low price.
Okay.
Tapos napakadaling
balikan natin yung pintos, Ade. Ayan.
Yes.
nakrahil siya dito sir, no? Based sa numbering nila.
Ayan, wala pa rin. Yung kape ko medyo lumalamig na, wala pa ring Pintos production team. Yung kape namin kasi hindi yan sinasawsaw kasi yung bread sinasawsaw sa kape. Yung Pintos pag sinasawsaw mo kasi parang natutunaw doon sa kape mismo. So, ang sarap ng kapares ng Pintos sa kape pag mainit siya, Adi.
Yes, mas na-curious ako sa sa yung vlogger mo, sa food vlogger mo sa Akala ko ang pang-accountant lang yung beauty ng vlogger mo. Pwede na palang i-expose sa vlog. Akala ko numbers lang yung kino-compute niya.
Bookkeeper namin. Yan. Yes. Yan, balik na yata sila, Adi. Just,
alright.
So ito mga kapihan kung saan yung storage ng kanilang mga old tax deck, yung mga nakaraang mga revision nila dito sa Bugo City. Wow! So ito nga yung orange dito na
yung orange daw, ano yung orange? Ayan, naniligas talaga. Sayang yung yung info vlog natin actually. Yan. Anyway, sabi ni Sir Jomar, doon po sila sa kanila po kasing general revision mayroong mga cancellation saka so nag-store pa rin sila ng mga old records for reference. Yan, tuloy na yata. Sige, go ahead. Hindi yata na pindot yung play, Jules.
up to the present meron din dito 74, 85, at saka 80, may 80 pa. 2002, tapos ito nga dito, record skipping nila. So sir, paano sir, di ba? Nakita natin kanina doon yung mga records kung saan nandun yung 1950s up to the present na records. Sir, paano sir pag may mga disaster, may mangyari, sunog ba yun, baha o nag-damage yung records, may backup pa ba tayo na?
Sir Jules, maliban sa hard copy, mayroon kami soft copy, yung digitized copy.
Naka-digitize na kayo?
Naka-scan na po siya bago hanggang last record.
Kahit yung 1950s, nandiyan na sa computer?
Nandito na sa computer.
Sige. So, sir, pwede ka ba makapag-sample sa amin dyan?
Ito po yung bagong revision na CD. So, ito po yun. So, ang susunod na yung 2002, ito po yung TV. previous TD niya so 2002. So
Naka-annotate dyan.
ibaba.
Okay.
So iti-trace back natin ito po.
So yung isang property, nandyan talaga nakita yung mga previous ano niya.
Ito yung kuhan. So ilalagay natin dito yung previous TD.
So ito yung galing dito.
Galing dito. Edition year 2002. So trace back. Ito po yung 2002.
So ayun.
Yun daw. Basta, aside from the keeping of the hard copy doon sa mga old tax declaration kasi daw baka may reference pang babalikan doon, mayroon din silang digitization of kanilang mga assessment records. Galing naman yan natin. Mahirap kasi ito po yung napagdiskusyonan ng ating focus group discussion. Lumulupo yung mga records na dapat i-keep natin natin. So, advisable na ba yung digitization of our records, assessment records, RD? Ang dami na kasing records doon sa bodega natin.
Yes, kailangan na siguro. It's high time siguro, Torns. Actually, yung National Archives of the Philippines are now embarking on the new policy regarding digitization of records. So we will be advising siguro our assessors on how to do it in coordination with the National Archives, National Archives of the Philippines.
Yan. Kasi ang dami niyang record niyan. Bako natin balikan pag makabalik pa po yung Infoblog. Kasi again, dami tayong nanood at saka nag-comment na ngayon. Pasadahan natin sa huling pagkakataon sa episode na to yung mga pa-shoutouts. Pasok Miss Jonana Delia.
I think mga 2007 nata.
2007.
Hanggang
Gaano sir katagal yung pag-ano niya nito? Yung pag-digitize niyo ng mga... Kasi madami yung records na yun eh. Siyempre mag-scan pa kayo. Kano katagal inabot?
yung scanning matagal talaga.
Ilang scanner na sira, sir?
Marami.
Buti na lang, mabait si Mayor.
1974 na TD. Kung ibang tax dito hindi na umabot dito dahil yung sobrang luma.
Sige nga sir, tingnan natin yung 1950. Ano yung itsura ng tax deck noong 1950?
Natin kung may available na.
Ayun.
Ito po.
Yan yung itsura mga kakapihan ng 1950s na tax declaration.
So mga kakapihan, huwag niyong kalimutan to like and share this video and please subscribe to our channel. At dyan nagtatapos ang itlong bahagi ng Schedule of Market Value at General Revision Info Drive. Sa susunod na linggo ay sasamahan natin ang appraisal section sa kanilang fieldwork na kung saan ay magsasagawa sila ng actual field inspection. Abangan nyo ang susunod na mga episode. See you mga kakapihan!
Yan po yung ating production team. Kasama sila yung ating pinaka-manager ng production team, si Mr. Julius Panoy. Nandun pa din si Ms. Sara Mitante at saka si Ms. Ann Balani. Together with our soundman, si Mr. Jed Chen. Ito yung bit doon sa boom mic namin. Now, isang pasada na yan. Nandyan na si Ms. Jonathan Elias. Sa mga pa-shoutout, pag-greetings, ratsadahan mo na lahat para walang magtambo, Nay. Go ahead, Nay.
Okay, sabi po ni Chamoy Moy, good morning RD, Attorney Tanyeka, Ma'am Gemma, and to the officers and personnel of BLGF. Galing po yan kay Chamoy Moy. Isang malakas na sigaw palabas para kay Yudisa Rakadag, kay Cecilin Andrade, Maria Charity Anuel, Fee Almenye, Belen Ormega, ID May Pahente Lectuna, kay Virgilia Roco Opone, kay Josephine Talisayan, June Rivera, Ramil Archaga, Arsenio Paeg, Florencia Wagas Aganya, Marifel Flores Dumayak, Sid Caballero, who is watching with her friend. Sid is watching this kapihan with her friend. Michelle Mamitis Villafuerte, for possible settlement, pwede but not to settle actual controversy.
imadamos na lang. Yun ang comment ni Michelle Mamitis Villaferte. At saka sabi ni Engineer Ramel Archaga, hindi makialam ang court sa policies ng Assessor's Office basta hindi pa na-file ang case. Back to you, attorney. Hanggang dyan na.
So, this has been a wonderful episode. Ang dami nating natakol. May isang i-consulta at saka part 2 ng Data Privacy Act.
Torns?
At saka, yes, Ardy,
Torns,
go ahead, Ardy.
may nag-message. Suki natin sa Catanduanes province. Bago lumabas din yung appointment niya as municipal treasurer, batiin natin si Mr. Dan Yanisa. So Sir Dan, congratulations on your appointment. Okay. I know you have been looking forward of receiving your permanent treasurer, in full-fledged treasurer in your respective municipality. Congratulations po.
Yeah, Sir Dan, congratulations. Suki natin, Dan yan isa. Congratulations, sir. And welcome to the family as an official treasurer na rin. So, kung medyo nabitin po kayo doon sa ating info vlog, you can look out for that sa aming YouTube channel. Ipopost po na yan nating production team. And please subscribe, like, at follow doon sa aming Facebook page. Salamat po sa aming production team sa aming bagong mag sa Kapihan. So, yung may gusto nito, baka may pakulo kayo in the future. So, patuloy lang sa pagtangkilik na ang aming online kapihan sa BLGF7. This has been the 31st episode. Bago natin wakasan ang ating pang 31st episode, balikan po natin ang ating regional director para sa kanyang closing message po. Ardy, pasok Ardy.
Yes, thank you so much. Again, thank you so much sa mga viewers natin, mga kakapihan natin all over the Philippines, particularly yung mga taga Central Visayas. Kami po dito sa BLGF7, hindi po magsasawang maglingkod sa mga treasurers at sa mga assessors natin. So, nakita nyo naman, we are continually innovating para we can reach out to our treasurers and assessors despite the pandemic. But of course, we have to prepare ourselves soon as we will all be vaccinated, and then we're ready to face the new normal. So again, thank you for joining us for a very productive conversation with Attorney Tanieka. So good morning everyone.
Thank you, Ardy. Thank you. Pasensya pang habol na shoutout kay March, yung kapatid ni Jolis Panoy, kay March Panoy, isang magiting na marinero nandito sa Cebu. Good morning, sir. And
good morning, Sir Mark.
In behalf of the production team, sa aking co-host na Ms. Jonan Abila, sa aming regional director Jesse Doctolero, this has been your host, Attorney Wilbert P. Tanieka, saying bye-bye.